First I want to do an outfit check. I don't know if I'm visible, but yes, an outfit check. Hey viewer, welcome back to my channel. If you're new on here, please consider subscribing, and if you're an oldie, thanks for riding with me. Let's keep riding. And please guys, do hit your notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And yes, so in today's video, as you can see, I'm looking gorgeous. Yes, so in this video I am going to talk about weird, I don't know if that's the right statement to use, but like weird but normal symptoms I had after giving birth. So just a disclaimer, whatever I'm going to share in this video might not be might not happen to everybody. Like everybody's system is different, everybody experiences different things. There are also other symptoms that somebody else might have experienced that I have not experienced. And also another disclaimer is that follow your doctor or GP's instructions. So this is not to mislead anybody or whatsoever. I'm just sharing these symptoms so that if anybody experiences them in the future, they don't really get terrified, because they can be normal, but also they can also be abnormal at the same time. Like they can be caused by something else, but they are normal. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yes. So I have like 4 different weird symptoms that I experienced after birth, and they seemed like, what I mean by weird is that they seemed so abnormal, but then later on I found out that they were just normal symptoms that you experience after giving birth. Let's get into it. So I just screenshot some information from the internet just to add some direction to what I'm sharing. Yes, so the very first symptom that I am going to share is frequent or very much excessive sweating. So like I remember after I gave birth I had like severe sweating, and this sweating did not matter whether it was night or during the day, like especially when I'm sleeping. Whether night or during the day, I would be dripping water all over, and that was the most like kind of like very symptom that was kind of scary to me. So and when I went to see the doctor, they told me that it could be just because of the temperature, but to be honest, it was not hot. So yes, so to me it was like, what is wrong? Because it's not hot, but yet I'm still like having this excessive type of sweating. You got what I'm trying to say? So according to what I read online, let me just get my screenshots. According to what I read online, it says this type of sweating is caused by hormonal fluctuations. So they say that after you give birth, your estrogen and progesterone levels plummet. I don't know what the meaning of plummet. After you give birth, I think they rise, or I don't know what the meaning of that. So specifically, hormonal changes affect your hypothalamus, the part of your brain that controls the body temperature. Yeah, so you can have like excess sweating. Yes, so like I was saying, so just in case you find yourself having this type of sweating after you have given birth, don't be shocked, because this can be a normal thing. It can just indicate a normal, something normal. Okay, what I'm trying to say. Remove my specs. Yes. Oh. It also says that most women report that it peaks around 2 weeks after childbirth and begins to improve after that, resolving completely by 6-week mark. So if you experience night sweats that do not resolve after 6 weeks, it becomes more likely that there is another underlying cause. So you need to see your GP or gynecologist. So yes, so like mine personally, I had this type of sweat like for especially like just like what they said, like it lasted up to 6 weeks, I guess, or even 8 weeks, I'm not sure, but mine lasted a bit longer. And it was bad. Like I don't know, I attached a picture. I even captured a picture once of like my blanket, like how wet it used to get. And it's very bad because no matter how you bath, like you just be sweating. And it happened when I'm sleeping, like I'll be sweating, like yeah. So let me just not waste time. So the next number 2, the next weird symptom that I experienced after birth is so this is related to the first one. It's bad armpit smell. Bad armpit smell. Like in a day I have to like clean myself, but now I'm not experiencing that anymore. Like it has resolved, or it is resolving. Yeah. So like I used to like, I have like to clean my armpit like for 3 or 4 times because they will be smelling. You get what I'm saying? And I was feeling very abnormal. But then these are normal things, like your body odor changes after you give birth due to hormones also. So they say that once you give birth, your estrogen and progesterone levels stop precipitously. We do not know exactly why, but this is hormonal deep signals to your brain. But this hormonal deep signals to your brain that you are too hot, and so you may sweat, and when you sweat, you might smell. So yeah, so this all related to the sweating situation. And then obviously your body will produce a bad odor. But for me, the one that I only experienced was the armpits. You get what I'm saying? So this is all normal. You know. And then they also say that all very normal postpartum adjustments. On top of all this, if you're nursing your baby, your body will naturally release a stronger odor from your armpits to help guide your baby to its food source. So your body is assisting your baby in finding your breast, a change that takes place right after birth. So some of these body odor are just there to let your baby get to the breast. Apparently, that's what they said. So this is all normal again. So the third weird symptom that I experienced after birth was shivering. Yeah. So it was like, is it shivering or shaking? I don't know. Yeah, but like also this can also have another indication, like if you're getting hot while it's cold, or if you're getting cold while it's hot. It could also indicate infection. So I don't know, because I had an infection after I gave birth, so I don't know if that relates to that or it was just a normal thing. But why I'm bringing it up is also that it could be that it was just a normal thing, because it is normal, like right after you give birth you also experience it. Said what causes postpartum shaking. This jarring phenomenon isn't well understood, but we think it may be caused by the hormonal changes and fluid shifts that occur during delivery. Think about it, your body has had the hardest workout of your life. Like you just did this job of bringing a human being into the world, so a lot just happened, you get? So like all these are just normal things, you know. So yeah. And then it also says, yeah, so like basically many women start shivering shortly after they have given birth. And while it may seem like a surprising symptom, postpartum chills are a normal occurrence. So like these things are normal. don't feel abnormal when they happen. They're just normal things. And the last one that I had, which I'm still kind of like still having at a point, but not as severe as it was right after I gave birth. So there was like lack of balance, like my legs just feeling weak, especially when I rise, when I wake up, like when I come from the bed, like maybe I was sleeping and I stand up, like when I step on the ground I'll be like shivering, like my legs didn't have balance, literally. And this, I feel like it has to do with like when you're pregnant, like all those pelvic exercises they talk about, they are very important, like to help you gain some balance after you give birth. You know, you were like, there was this whole weight on your pelvic, like this whole weight on you. So once it's removed, like it weakens your pelvic floor, if that makes sense. So, but then also I researched online again, and they say that okay, is it normal to have weak legs after giving birth? It's a femoral neuropathy is most common, is the most common cause of postpartum leg weakness. So I don't know, these terms are very intense, like they are using very strong terms here, but I'll try and put them. Say hallmarks of femoral neuropathy. I don't even know what that is because I'm not a medical student whatsoever. Includes leg buckling due to weakness in hip flexors and knee extensors, numbness and paresthesias in the anteromedial thigh, and reduced or absent patellar reflex. Oh my god, I need to do my research on understanding those terms. I hope you understood them. You're not like me perhaps, but yes, I think it's so clear that when you give birth, like you kind of like lose your balance somehow. And I think, like from what I explained in the beginning, it makes more sense that your pelvic floor becomes weak because there was this whole weight on it. That's why it's important to like do pelvic exercises to just gain your balance back. And it's so important to do them while pregnant. So if you're pregnant, do those Kegel exercises. I don't know if that's for that or it's for, yeah, whatever, but do those exercises, research on those exercises and do them. Yeah, so like yes, so those are like the four weird symptoms, because for me I found them very weird. I was like, what is going on? Is this really normal? And I believe somebody out there might also find them weird or not normal like I did. So like I'm just sharing this video to just bring a little bit of calm to you, or a little bit of awareness to you that these things can be normal. However, it's also good to search for your GP or gynecologist or doctor's advice when you experience these things, so that they give you a better information, because they are qualified and they know what they are doing. Yes, because there might be another indication, but yes, I'm just sharing them so that you can have some sort of calamity once you experience it, that they can be normal, you know. Because for me, I was like, what is going on? Especially the sweating, that was really shocking to me because I was just dripping water in. So we've come to the end of the video, and also I hope you're going to share this information to anybody else that might find it very useful. And yes, I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section on what symptoms you experienced after giving birth that seemed very abnormal to you, but they were normal in the end. Yeah, so yes, I'm looking forward to those comments. That's it from me today in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please, if you've come this far in the video, consider subscribing if you have not done so already. I would really appreciate it. And also share the video, like, and yes, I'm looking forward to riding with you as always. Yes, so bye.